to take on this special game day item. The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Bulls. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And checking out Boston, 4 games back.
And, you know, for the Bulls, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there at prime time, and it's Levine in at small forward. And both teams, despite losing games in the Cup, still have a chance. But a win here in Game 4 is critical.
Yeah, you want to get into that knockout stage. You have to absorb some blows and land some even better ones. It's not for the faint of heart.
And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they needed some extra time to get it done, but at the end of the day, a win's a win.
Now here is Holiday. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And both free throws good for White. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Here's Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
Here's prime time. Outside Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Free throw good, Levine. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being
Billy
fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And it's Vucevic missing. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And that one's good. Tatum.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
See the numbers for Porzingis. 12th in blocks, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Now here's White. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Vucevic is screen on White. The three. No good on the shot.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
Hauser the pass to Porzingis. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's White missing.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Prime Time's shot is good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Here's White after the made shot from Prime Time. Hauser misses.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Now for an update on Josh Giddey's injury, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it will force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans and see what changes they make. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Clippers.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Bulls trail by 3. There's Levine. The shot from the low post is good.
And Levine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Pass to White. Outside Tatum. White, a screen on Williams. Here's Holiday. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Holiday's got 5 now.
Look, Holiday makes more than enough of those to keep the defense honest.
The kick out to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Prime time, the pass to Vucevic. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's a great passing center. You can run offense through Vucevic. Use him as a passing hub.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. Now here's White. After the miss from primetime. Tatum, no good. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Levine. For three, Williams. Good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Going with an almost entirely new group. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Williams. Horton Tucker comes in for Zach LaVine. Josh Giddey's checked in for Kobe. The Bulls leading by 4. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's primetime in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Craig sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dosunmu. Back to Craig from outside the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's the triple. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
The first free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, We sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Tatum.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williams sets a screen for Levine. And he gets the bucket. Levine's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Tatum passes to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Fires at the elbow. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Primetime. Power down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now Tatum. He's got 11 for Craig, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Here's Primetime. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Tatum looking around. Over Craig. Primetime grabs the board.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Right side Levine. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Tatum with the teardrop. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
No good on the free throw. Well, Coach, Boston has been so close to that 18th NBA championship banner, finally able to win the title last season.
Yeah, they've been to the conference finals 6 times in the last 8 years. Lost in the 2022 final.
For the first half, fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Looking at the Bulls, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury. but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Chicago leading. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Primetime is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum, an assassin.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Here's Primetime. The rebound by the Celtics. Holiday's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's White. And he lays it straight in. White's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the basket.
Levine up top. 8 points for him. And that one, good. Levine's got 10. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. On the wing, Holiday. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's Levine on the assist from Giddey. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
And Holiday kicks to White. Here's Hauser. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 6.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded, but they're still together. Primetime, the pass to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. Great D that time from Tatum.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
This ball movement by Boston. Hauser misses. Bulls trail by 4. Bean passes to Primetime. Shoots in deep. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 14 points for Primetime.
Well, Levine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
Here's Hauser. He has 6. Back to Tatum for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Levine. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Count it. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. And so White will bring it up for Boston. The kick out to Holiday. And the 3 ball is good. Holiday's got 15.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. So for the Bulls, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Primetime, and he jams it with authority.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Pass to Pritchard. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Lean comes in for Horton Tucker. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Primetime subbed in for Ball. Here's Primetime. On the floor for Boston. They've got Lonnie Walker, and it's Cornette in at the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Primetime. Score the basket. His 8 for 13 from the floor.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Walker. Drops one in from the wing. Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense. Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Outside, Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Primetime. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Stan, a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
The first one falls. Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Primetime, the pass to Levine. Williams, a screen on Walker. Pass to prime time. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. Levine, that's good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Three-pointer. Rebound collected by Levine.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Right side, White over Holiday. And it's White missing. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The Bulls with the lead. It's White on the wing. It's up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Now for an update on Josh Giddey's injury, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
Celtics trail by 3. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thanks, David.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Outside Williams. Pass to prime time. Outside Levine. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half. And here is Tatum. This one for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Prime time's got 6 rebounds now in the game. With the fadeaway, it's Chicago with another bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Takes the 3. Tatum's shot is off. Bulls have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Prime time. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Levine. And here's Tatum for 3.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Williams sets a screen for White. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Tatum. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. For 3, Levine, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
A well-practiced shooter. Levine has complete confidence in his shooting motion.
Tatum with it. Shot to stop the run. Tatum off 3 of his own.
Well, you know who their #1 option is when they need a big bucket. And Tatum rarely disappoints.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
1, 2, 3.
And the Bulls making a change here. Giddey's checked in. It's stolen by White. Here comes Tatum. Hauser to pass to Tatum. Over Williams. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Tatum.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
Pass to Levine. Here's prime time. Bulls moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Levine nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, in a situation like this, you go to a proven scorer like Levine. Every time they need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Driving in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jason Tatum. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with that.
And they've been working things through the post tonight, flexing their strength on the block.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
This has reached desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Giddey for the 3. Rebound Boston. It's White on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout, and clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
An uphill climb. They need everything
to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
White dishes to Holiday. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Boston again missing, and he commits the intentional foul. Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Timeout call, the Celtics. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Laces one from three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he can't get either to fall. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And here's Tatum for three. that one's not going to go. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Great win tonight, MP.